Well, good morning, everybody. It's time for Morning Manna. And this morning, boy, do I have a word for you on this morning. Squad goals. Squad goals. That's what we're talking about on this morning. And that is hashtag connected 2026. I'm fruitful in 2026. But I got to have some squad goals. How about that? Some squad goals. You already know it's going to be the text, the talk, the takeaway, 5 minutes or less. Hey, if you missed last night's prayer revival, trust when I tell you, you missed a powerhouse. You missed a moment of revelation. You missed some instructions. No question about it. You definitely, you definitely missed some clear instructions. But more than that, you missed an opportunity to pray. So I certainly hope that between now and Wednesday, you're going to make up in your mind. If you're here in the area, if you're a life changer, of course, that you're going to make it to the prayer revival. Don't miss it, man. It is so powerful. The woman of God is bringing some fire. Okay. But this morning it's all about squad goals. And remember what we're going to do now. Remember what there it is, right there. Right there. You see that? You see that QR code? That's the QR code. You see it right there in the lower thirds. That is the 2026 Connected Devotional Guide. It has both children, adults, and teenagers in there. So parents, grandparents, great grands, come on, let's connect. Get on the phone with them grands and do this devotional with them. You already got it. You already know. Here it is. You need to get it. If you haven't gotten it, make sure you get it. And that's what we're going to be having our morning manna from. Our morning manna is going to draw from, I'm going to expound even more from the devotional guide. Now, don't use morning manna as an excuse or an exception to that. Okay, I got morning manna. I don't have to do the devotion guide. No, not at all. This is a leveling up. This is a little more than that. So I want you to just grab a hold of that. Let's greet some folk. Get into the word on this morning. Good morning, Ramona. How are you? Brenda is in the house number 2. Okay, Brenda. All right. Ori, how are you? Deborah, how are you? Anna, how are you? Deborah, you all still in the area on somebody's cruise ship or somewhere. Fawn, how are you? Elder Mobley, how are you? Pamela, how are you? Jacqueline, how are you? Pastor Leah, how are you? Linda, how are you doing on this morning? Laura, how are you on this morning? Joelle, how are you? Elder Jan, how are you? Elder Mobley, how are you on this morning? Liz is in the house. How are you on this morning? Deborah says whether you're in the house or not. Okay. Pastor Richard, how you doing? I hope you are checking out the prayer revival. It will really help and bless you. And I hope you got the emails with the uh, guide, our devotional guide, our consecration guide to help you. Vanessa, how are you? Vanessa, how are you on this morning? Stars in the house. Gerald is in the house. A little late here, Gerald. How are you doing on this morning? You already know it's going to be the text to talk to take away. I'm pulling from the devotional guide. There it is, right there in the lower thirds. Use your phone to get it. And I want to encourage you. I want to encourage you. Let's follow all the way through. Follow all the way through for it. And I certainly have a word for you on that whole piece. Deacon Joe, how are you on this morning? Yes, yes. Oh, great. Very good. Very good. And you're watching the pastoral, you're watching the prayer revival. Powerful as well. It's powerful as well. Well, I got a word for you on this morning. Squad goals. Squad goals. I'm expanding on the devotional guide for today. And you already know what it's going to be. The text to talk, take away. Come on, let's go ahead and get with this word on this morning.
Good morning and welcome to Morning Manna, where in 5 minutes or less, you're going to get an impartation with the text, the talk, and the takeaway. Join the Morning Manna fam every weekday morning at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. Don't forget to put in the chat the revelation that you get and share the manna. Now, let's get ready to have some manna so you can make it through your day.
Here we go. Here's the text. Acts 1:14, the NIV translation. Please follow along in the version of your choice. They all joined together constantly in prayer That's what we're doing. What a way to begin the consecration for the year and the month. Along with the women and Mary, the mother of Jesus, and with his brothers. Here's the context of the text. In this moment, it happens between the promise and the power, and in between there is the prayer. Jesus has ascended, the Holy Spirit has not yet descended. The disciples are in the in between. How many of you have ever been in the in between of life? In between money and month and bills, in between a desire and a deliverance for that desire. But I want you to notice what they did not do. Here's the context. They did not scatter, they did not self isolate, and they did not go and did things solo. What did they do? They stayed together. Luke is very intentional about telling us the unity that took place before the Pentecost moment. Before there was an empowerment of the community, there was a togetherness of the community. God does not, watch this, listen, God does not pour out his power on isolation. He pours out his power on connection. So there's three things I want you to get, write them down, put them in the chat area and share it. Here it is. The first thing is this: connection before commission. Say that. Connection before commission. Before God sends them out, he pulls them together. Ministry assignments flows out of shared lives. Ministry assignments flows out of shared lives. Growth never starts with independence, it starts with interdependence. Growth starts with interdependence. The fruit is interdependent. The pollen must transfer from one tree to the next. It's interdependence. Here's the second thing: togetherness over talent. Togetherness over talent. These disciples had different gifts, personalities, and past, but they were united in prayer, as we are starting out the year. God values unity more than ability. Mhm. The ability he wants is availability. Availability. What you lack individually, God supplies corporately. What you lack, you, me, lack individually, God supplies corporately. Which leads me to the third thing. Community produces capacity. Community produces capacity. When believers come together, capacity expands. Isolation shrinks vision. Yeah. Drains strength. Absolutely. And it delays fruit. You better know it. But community multiplies courage, clarity, and calling. That's what community does. I want you to get that. So, what's your takeaway this morning? A little long, but I want you to get it all. Put it in the chat area. What you cannot grow alone, God grows in community. Connection is not optional, it's essential. Connection is not optional, it's essential. 2026 is not just a year that I attend church, it's the year I belong to church. 2026 is not just the year I attend church, it's the year I belong to church. That's your takeaway this morning. That's the talk, and that's the text. Please share the man. If it bless you, bless somebody else. Don't keep it to yourself. And I need to see you if you're in the area tonight in the prayer revival, 6:30 to 8. You need to be there. God bless you. See you tomorrow morning with more Morning Man.